Again, welcome to the call. My name is Ben Glinsky, founder and CEO of LiveGood. I've got my three co-founders on the line with me here today. I'll let them say hello and we'll jump right in. We've got our Director of Field Development, Nara Kazan.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Thursday Zoom.
Our Director of Product Education, Lisa Goodkin.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
And our Director of Product Development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for joining.
Awesome. So very simple concept, highest quality supplements, lowest prices, full transparency, huge opportunity to generate some income from home. And that's what we created this company for. And man, sometimes I go into my story. We always do this different. We have fun with these calls, this company, and really everything we do. But the reason we're the fastest growing company in the history of the network marketing industries is just that. It's very easy. When you have the best products on the planet, it makes it very easy to go out there and share them with people. And that's why when you look at the network marketing industry, I want to talk about two things really quick. Number one, first of all, about 1% of people make money, which means I'll even say 3%, I'll be generous, which means 97% of people in the network marketing industry not only don't make money, but lose money because they're spending ridiculous amounts for low quality products just to have a position in a compensation plan. With LiveGood, first of all, nobody loses. Everyone is saving more money every month on the highest quality supplements than they're spending. And at the same time, we have over 30% of our affiliates are in profit in our compensation plan every single week, every month, every year, because it's easy, because it's simple, because it's duplicatable, because you don't have to try to sell people or pitch people or convince people that your product is good when not only do you not even know what's in it, but your upline doesn't know what's in it. The company won't tell you what's in it. And by what's in it, this is what I mean. 99% of nutritional supplement brands, network marketing companies hide behind what they call a proprietary blend. That's why if you're in a network marketing company, if you've ever bought a product from a network marketing company in the nutritional supplement space, skincare space, a physical product that you consume, and you look at the label, you look at the back of the product, you look at the ingredients list, and usually it will say proprietary blend. This one actually says, I don't know what this one says. There it goes. Super Greens proprietary blend. Sometimes it's an alkalizing blend. Sometimes it's a greens blend. Sometimes it's a reds blend. Sometimes a fruit blend. Sometimes it's a vitamin blend. Whatever they want to call it, blend, proprietary. It means they're only listing what's in it, but not how much of anything is in it. So you don't even know. This product says it has spirulina in it, the most nutrient-dense superfood on the planet. But first of all, when you look at the ingredients, it's like number 5 or 6, which means there's not very much in it. They've got more of the low-cost ingredients in there than the good stuff. But you have no idea how much spirulina is in it and if it's even enough to have a therapeutic benefit, meaning to do something for your body. So that's the first thing I want to talk about. When you don't know what's in the product, when your company that you're trying to sell their products aren't even telling you what's in the product, they're not showing you those third-party testing results, and that's another scary thing. I mean, you look at the statistics out there in the supplement world, you look at the test that the University of Mississippi did. They bought 30 nutritional supplements on Amazon, tested all of them, 70% of them, no, not 70%, 17 out of the 30, about probably 60%-ish, 17 out of 30, more than half, didn't match what was on the label. In other words, what they said was in the product was not even actually in the product. More than half of the supplements out there on the market aren't even what they say they are, and what they say they are isn't even awesome in the first place. The second test, you saw Consumer Reports. This was like 2 months ago. They tested plant-based protein powder. They did 23 different brands, everything from Naked Nutrition to Huel to Momentous, Thorne, some of the biggest brands out there that are making plant-based protein. 16 out of the 23, more than 2/3, 2 out of every 3 plant-based protein product out there on the market has toxic levels of lead, heavy metals, which means if you actually, and these companies are saying, they're telling us they're even publishing it on their website that they do third-party testing. If they did third-party testing, they would very easily and very clearly see that they have toxic levels of lead. They have toxins, they have heavy metals, probably glyphosates, chemicals, pesticides, preservatives, all this garbage that they expect you to put in your body. And these companies in the network marketing space are expecting you to go out there and sell their product. First of all, this is our USDA certified organic plant-based protein, highest quality, cleanest, healthiest, purest, most powerful, most delicious, in my opinion, vanilla flavor, plant-based protein on the planet. We do those third-party testing. We publish those third-party tests right there on the website. You can see that this has about as much lead in it as a glass of water from your tap, from your sink. Like, it has everything has trace levels, but that is a clean, healthy product. It really doesn't get any cleaner than that. And these other companies are seeing as much as 6 times, 10 times, 12 times. One of them had 16 times toxic levels of lead. I mean, why do you think they banned lead paint? Because kids were eating like cars and toys and stuff that had lead paint on them and getting sick. And these companies are putting lead in their nutritional supplements, in their protein powders, and expecting you guys to not only use them, but go out there and sell them. So if you're not seeing those third-party tests, if you're not seeing those certificates of analysis and knowing what's in the product, it's very hard to be able to market a product. And that's why with LiveGood, highest quality supplements with that full transparency makes it so easy to be confident, to, as Nader says, proudly be able to share these products with other people, knowing that you're telling them about a clean, healthy product. Because quite honestly, guys, if you don't know, even if you really like the owner of your network marketing company, even if you really trust them, even if they've got a great track record, more often than not, they don't even know. They haven't seen the heavy metals test. They haven't seen the third-party testing results most of the time because they're not doing them. And if they were, they would be publishing on the website. There's no reason not to show your customers, your consumers, your affiliates even who are marketing these products, that what they're marketing, what they're selling, what they're using, what they're putting in their body is clean, healthy, and not toxic. And as you'll hear from our product team, specifically Dr. Ryan here in a minute, every one of our products not only uses the highest quality, cleanest, healthiest, purest, premium ingredients on the planet, but what stays out of them is just as important, because we are using these products. We don't want to put anything harmful, negative, toxic in our body, and you will not find anything harmful, negative, or toxic in any one of our life-changing products. And as if that weren't exciting enough, I mean, quality is key. Quality is more important than anything, but our pricing is still about half, sometimes even a quarter of what these other brands are charging. Again, this is just one we found on Amazon, $59. Doesn't even tell you what's in it. Low quality product, not even organic. This is our USDA certified organic super greens. Best greens product on the planet. 1,600 milligrams of spirulina. You can see the entire ingredients list. These companies claim proprietary blend because, and their excuse is we don't want anyone to copy the formula. Guess what? You want the formula for the best greens powder on the planet? Here's the recipe right here. Anyone can come in and copy this recipe and try to sell this product. This is highest quality. Probably, I mean, this costs about $15 made and shipped to our, this probably costs $5 to make. They're selling it for 70. This costs 15 to make. We're selling it for 19.95. Like, because of our membership model, because of the way that we work, we don't jack up the prices. We don't mark up prices to pay out big commissions on products. We want people to get the highest quality, healthiest, cleanest, purest products in their body to get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way without having to make compromises. And that's why $19.95, about a third of the price of this not quality brand for the best greens powder on the planet. And that's why we're growing as fast as we are. Once people see it, nobody's going back to spending $70 when they could get a better product for $19.95. And that's how really all of our products work. All right, I've talked a lot. I'm going to turn it over to my good friend, our director of field development, to talk about the timing, the positioning, why we're growing as fast as we are, because really what it comes down to is what's going on in the economy. If you want to be successful in business, you've got to align yourself with trends in the marketplace, with the way that people are spending their money, with consumers' buying habits. And guess what? if you've paid any attention to the network marketing industry, and maybe some of you haven't, we were attracting a lot of people who have never been in network marketing before, which is awesome, and something that most companies can't do because their products are overpriced. But if you pay attention to what's going on in the supplement space, in the network marketing industry, companies who are still trying to sell overpriced products, low quality products for ridiculous prices, are losing volume. They're losing momentum. Their distributors' checks are going down, ranks are going down, companies are going out of business because that's not where the economy is going. That is the opposite direction of how consumers' buying habits are shifting. They're shifting away from that stuff, away from expensive, overpriced products like this, more towards affordability and value like this. And that's why over 2 million people around the world have made the switch to LiveGood. Well, all these other companies, LiveGood's going this way, all these other companies are literally going out of business because once people see LiveGood, they're not going back. No one's going back to spending 60 bucks, 80 bucks, 100 bucks for lower quality products when they can get the best ones on the planet for literally half the price, a quarter of the price, third of the price, and get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. So it really makes perfect sense. I mean, it's not a hard concept to understand, which is another reason. That's why we have 30% of our affiliates are in profit. Other companies pitch, tools and leads and systems and all this crazy stuff, and they talk about how duplicatable it is, but when you look at the actual numbers and you see 1 or 2, maybe 3% of people having success and 97% failing, those tools, systems, resources, whatever you want to call them, clearly aren't doing anything to help the end user, the little guy in the network marketing company, be successful. Here, 30% of our affiliates in profit without tools, without systems, without resources, just because it's so easy. You talk about, and 80% of people are taking supplements. That's over 100 million people in the United States alone, billions of people around the world. Once they see LiveGood, they're not switching back. Everybody needs these products. Everybody needs to get healthy. When you guys understand this compensation plan, where we're going, 2 million people in 3 years has never been done before, but where we're going to be in the next 5, 10 years with 20 million, 30 million, 50 million, potentially 100 million members in this company, saving money, getting healthy, and winning. You don't want to miss that train. So with that, our director of field development, Nader Kazan, and for those of you guys who don't know him, I mean, this guy is awesome. When it comes to network marketing, he has done everything from building organizations from scratch, started in the field, moved into consulting, business ownership, product development, all that stuff. I mean, he has worked with some of the biggest companies and distributors in the industry, but way more cool and important and awesome than all of that is how much he truly cares about helping you guys and seeing the little guy win, as do I. And that's why, we're these two little guys. Well, we've had some success in the industry, but at the same time, this is a huge industry. How big is the network marketing industry, Nader?
$200 billion a year.
$200 billion a year. Do you know how big the supplement space is?
We're about $400 billion a year.
Those are some pretty big industries. And here's two little guys saying, hey, we need to fix these broken businesses. We need to fix these broken business models that are ripping people off, that are not getting people results, not getting people healthy, costing them money. And that's what we did. And in 3 years, 2 million members. Obviously, we weren't the only ones that thought this was a good idea, but back to Nader. I mean, this guy answers his phone, responds to emails. He's on like 10 Zooms a day with our teams all over the world, helping them build and grow and share this amazing opportunity with others. So with that, our director of field development, Nader Kazan.
Hey, thank you, Ben, brother. Thank you so much for the kind words, man. Every time you do this, you make me blush. I try to walk away, but I just want to thank you. But I also want to add to the 2 million people in LiveGood, and all of us want to thank you for coming back to the world of supplementation and home-based business. Thank you for the most generous compensation plan that you brought to this company. You created this company. You walked away from the network marketing retirement I know that's how we met. So, and ladies and gentlemen, just to be very clear, I don't know if he shared it yet or not, but when he left network marketing about 7 years ago for obvious reasons, it's not like he sat home and ate bonbons and watched Netflix. This guy was going out there, going to battle with some states, buying properties, helping less fortunate children to get into sports and so on and so forth. So it did make a lot of sense as his friend of over 25 years why he walked away from the industry. But thank you God for him to come back, and 2.2 million pioneers grabbing the tiger by the tail. Amazing product team. Dr. Goodkin and his amazing wife. So again, I'm just honored to be here, serve you guys. Thank you for the kind words, Ben. But let's talk about timing, because that's what it's all about. Just like in real estate, it's saying that it's all about location. When it gets into business, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about timing. We talked about a lot of things. One of the things we didn't really mention was that how all of this even became more of a perfect storm when the world got kind of locked up about 7 years ago. People sat home. People became better shoppers. People became wiser shoppers. We talk about how the world got educated. And yes, we definitely want to invite you on tomorrow's Zoom, because we're going to just, of course, share with you some of our amazing products, but just how the business works. So ladies and gentlemen, let's see what's happening in the marketplace. Let's look at companies like Costco in the United States, the club membership. Over 110 million people in USA are paying Costco $11.95 to $12.95 a month. So if you want to save money on some milk, you got to buy 2 gallons. If you want to save some money on ketchup, you got to buy 3 pounds of ketchup. But guess what? Over 100 million people in USA are doing that. Same thing with Sam's Club. 40 million people in USA are paying Sam's Club $14.95 a month. So maybe they can save some money by buying bulk. That's the power of a club membership. Let's talk about another company that most of you, because about 1.5 million members of our LiveGood family are actually outside of the United States. Let's look at another company that most of you know about, Amazon. Amazon started with books, and now Amazon nearly has everything. They have over 220 million Prime members that are paying Amazon $14.95 a month. So if you want to purchase a product that costs probably $5 to make and they sell it to you for $75, you get free shipping out of it. But check it out. Over 200 million people are paying Amazon. Let's look at what's happening in the world of network marketing, where I had the honor and pleasure of meeting Ben about 25 years ago. You're looking at companies that are making products for $5 and selling it to the distributors for 10 to 15 times the cost, and watching those clients, watching those members, watching those distributors quit in less than 3 months. But then you got companies out there, as I mentioned, Costco, 110 million people are paying Costco $11.95 a month. So if they want to buy some products, they can save money on the products. Costco makes their money on the membership. Same thing with Amazon. So ladies and gentlemen, the days of overpaying for nutritional products, just so maybe some people on top of some compensation plan would get paid over, is over. Back to you, Ben. Sorry, brother.
No worries. Yeah, that's what's happening. And yes, I walked away from the industry about 7 years ago. I had, after a very long career, didn't like seeing people lose money. That was what it came down to. Just morally and ethically, didn't feel good about being in an industry where we talk about this idea of residual income when no one was making it. And in other words, on the flip side, they were actually losing money instead of making money. So yeah, 7 years ago, I decided I was done with the network marketing industry. Naughter and I had this idea that is now LiveGood for like 10, 15 years before that. And, we just continued to watch the industry kind of get worse instead of better. Naughter kept reminding me that someone needs to come here and fix it. I told him I agree, but it wasn't going to be me. I was done, moved on to other things. And again, just continue to watch things get worse. The world is as unhealthy as it's ever been. More people are overweight or obese than any time ever before in history. More people are on prescription medication than any time in history. Lifespans are going down, and someone need to fix it. And people are still overpaying for low quality products that they don't even know that they're hurting them more than they're helping them. So yeah, 3 years ago, came back and launched LiveGood. And again, 2 million members later, fastest growing company ever seen in the history of the industry. And we are just getting started, guys. And that's why the opportunity right now is so exciting. And that's why everyone needs LiveGood. But we'll talk about that here in a second as we get into the compensation plan. But for right now, let's go out to our amazing product team. We're going to start with our Director of Product Education, Lisa Goodkin. And one of the things I love about Lisa and Ryan is they are just products of the product. They practice what they preach. They're poster children for health, wellness, fitness. I mean, if you looked in the dictionary for, healthy person, their pictures would come up. But it's really interesting because most brands out there, most companies out there, you don't know who's behind them. You don't know if those people are even using the product, if they want to risk putting those products in their body, if they even know what's in the product. And then, you look at Dr. Ryan and Lisa who make these products to use these products and to help all of us get results with those products. I mean, 40% of doctors are overweight or obese. And again, you look at Dr. Ryan and Lisa, and you know these guys know what they're talking about. They're using the products, they're getting results, they are healthy, and they want to help you get there too. So with that, our awesome Director of Product Education, Lisa Goodkin.
Awesome. Thank you, Ben. So I feel like everybody on this call is here for the business opportunity. That's what brought you in, and that's what this call is all about. And many of you are new, so a quick little background history is Dr. Ryan and I are married. We've been in the health and wellness industry for a very long time. I mean, 20 plus years. Seen it all, right? Because health is forever evolving and growing, but it's also very trendy. And I've worked in both sides, right? I've worked in the reactive side where when I was working at the cardiac rehab at the hospital, and those like obviously that's post a cardiac episode. And then the proactive side, which is when, we had a health clinic and exactly what we're doing here with LiveGood. And then Ben and Nana, as you know, have been in the network marketing industry for many years, and they've known each other for many years. And then Dr. Ryan and Ben met in the gym, and this beautiful thing came together. And it's great. It's the four of us, and we're definitely making things happen. So whether you're here for the business opportunity, I should say you're here for the business opportunity. What I do know is going to happen is whether you thought you were going to purchase anything or not, you're going to, because you're going to learn how necessary it is. And I don't want to just sit here and talk about how supplements are necessary, because it is all over the place. You open up the newspaper, you read a magazine, you turn on the TV, you go onto social media. Everybody is talking about supplementation and how it's necessary for to benefit your health. I like to talk about health span versus lifespan. Lifespan is how long we live. Health span is how long we live in that healthy state. And our goal is to make them match, right? We want to be rocking and rolling until our last breath. That is the goal. So supplementation being a major player with that. What you guys don't know, what the consumer doesn't know is, I could say, in a sense, Ryan might correct me, but the lack of regulation with supplements, meaning they don't have to be third-party tested. Yes, you want to trust, but you can't just trust, especially when it comes to your health and when you're putting something in your body, on your body, in your children's body, in your parents' body, in your grandparents' body, whatever it is. You can't just trust, especially when something is I'm not saying supplements aren't regulated, but a lot of times it can say they're more regulated like food. So I mean, your apple is not undergoing testing, right? Maybe if it's certified organic, you know that it's not, it's obviously grown organically. But other than that, it's not. So you don't know always what you are taking. And it's sad and it's scary. So you go to the health food store. I don't care if it's a health food store, that doesn't mean anything, right? You go down the supplement aisle, they're all over the place. Okay, great. I'm in the health food store, so I'm safe. What am I going to do? Oh, look at that one's on sale. That's the lowest price. I'm going to grab that one. You think you're good. That's a smart shopper, right? You're being smart, but really what you don't know is you need to look into the testing. You need to know what's in your product is in it, and what's not in it is not in it. And that's where it comes to transparency of companies. And that's where LiveGood is like your knight in shining armor. This is where we stand out. So not only are we doing the third-party testing, we put it on our website. We want you to see the results. We want you to ask us questions, talk about things, question things, whatever it is. We want you to see that it's there and that we do it. We want to share it with you. And it's also very important to know, like I said, what's in it is in it, what's not is not. Talking about proprietary blends, like Ben just talked about, you could say, wonderful, I'm just going to use spirulina, right, in the green, because Ben had the greens. And you know that you should be taking spirulina because it's going to do X, Y, and Z for you. That's what your doctor said, or that's what you read in your new health magazine, whatever it is. But if it's in a proprietary blend and you don't know the amount, that can actually mean there's a sprinkle of it in there. That's called fairy dusting in the supplement industry. A little sprinkle of spirulina is not going to do anything for you, right? You want to know that you have a therapeutic dose. That's why numbers matter, right? We just read ingredient lists and don't realize that numbers actually matter. And I'm not expecting you to know what a therapeutic dose is, but if it's listed there, I can promise you it's going to be a therapeutic dose. Otherwise, there's not, why would they list the amount? That'd be silly if you should be having 1,000 milligrams and you put in there 5 milligrams. I mean, you don't want to show anybody that. That's kind of embarrassing. So what's in it is in it. What's not in it, honestly, the chemicals, toxins, and this is where it gets really scary. It's not negative. It's not going to hurt you if you're not taking enough of something to have a therapeutic benefit. It's not going to help you. It's not going to hurt you. What's going to hurt you is the other things that are added in there that are not on the label. And that's the scary part. So where you think you're doing yourself justice by walking into a health food store, grabbing the item on the supplement that you're looking for on sale, you just did great. You're thinking you're doing good, but you really don't know if you're doing yourself more harm than good. So that's what we're really trying to get out there with the supplements, right? The transparency. But another thing is cost, because there's a very big inflation going on when it comes to supplements, and it's it really deters people, and it'll make you get on a supplement and not stay on it. Because you just can't afford to stay on it. And when we talk about supplements, I will tell you this, anytime I get emails about some kind of health condition, I am never going to tell you there is one supplement that you need to take. It is always going to be a stack, because that is reality. So when you have to do that, you can't be spending $50 on a supplement and I'm telling you to take 7, and how long you need to take these for the rest of your life to maintain your health state. Not sustainable. We understand that. So our goal is not only to bring you the quality and give you the transparency and educate you on the way. Our goal is to bring you the lowest price that we can actually get away with doing and not go underneath, right? So we're doing wonderful things with LiveGood. I love that we're just continuing to grow, continuing to reach more people. So like I said, you're here for the business, but you will, no doubt in my mind, because already you're going to be maintaining your membership to be an affiliate, to be part of the program, that gets you access to even better prices on our already extremely low prices of our supplements. I'm always here for questions. Dr. Ryan and I do a Monday Zoom. I encourage you to go and either join us live, watch the recordings. Everything is on our YouTube channel under the live section. That's where Dr. Ryan and I's trainings go. You will learn so much. So treat it like a podcast. Go on a walk, put it in your ear. When you're driving in your car, let your kids listen. They're going to learn too. It's important stuff. And with that, I mean, education is key. And that's my goal. I love teaching health and wellness, because I know that everybody can live a long, healthy, happy life. Back to you, Ben.
Love it. It's so funny because, like, if you guys have ever been on a network marketing presentation, like, when pretty much every other company, they have a script, they have a PowerPoint, they tell them the same thing every single week. You listen to these calls and we just, do it on the fly. We give you all the information. We're super excited. Everything is accurate and valid, but you hear different things and it's cool. So feel free to join these calls every Thursday because you always get new stuff. But a couple things Lisa said that I want to point out. Number one, when she said third-party testing isn't necessary, what that means is it's not required by companies, but it is absolutely necessary if you want to know what you're putting in your body. And that's why, it's scary that literally 99% of companies won't even show you those third-party testing results. So even if a company tells you, yeah, we do third-party testing, if they're not going to show you, that means they're hiding something. It means they know that they don't want you to see it for one reason or the other. And it's not this proprietary blend stuff where we don't want anyone to copy our formula. Third-party testing results, toxicity tests, heavy metals tests, glyphosate tests, certificates of analysis, they just show the quality, cleanliness, and accuracy of the tests of the ingredients that are in there. They don't show how much of the ingredients are in there. They don't show the formulations. They're not giving away anything by showing you those third-party tests, but they are definitely hiding something by not. So just something to think about. But I absolutely love what you said, Lisa, because you're right. Everyone is on this call for the business opportunity. These are business opportunity calls, a business overview. And you guys don't know, but we're going to get you pumped about supplements because everybody needs supplements. So Lisa, I'm going to throw it back to you real quick. Give me one supplement that everybody should be taking every single day that LiveGood has at the highest quality, lowest price. What do you got?
Oh, sorry. There we go. Oh gosh, I think I'm going to lead it into creatine. Creatine is so powerful, and it has been around forever and studied and proven how it supports muscle health, how it supports brain health, how it can aid into bone health. I mean, there's so many things. And gosh, we used to just think creatine was for the meatheads. It's crazy the evolvement of this supplement that has been around forever. It is for everyone. It helps with perimenopause and postmenopause. I mean, guys, this is a magic supplement. I love my creatine. I take 2 to 3 scoops per day because I want to get into that brain health. So yes, you do need to increase the stores, but it is legit a supplement that everybody should be taking.
Awesome. Love it. Couldn't agree more. I take my creatine at least twice a day as well. And this is the highest quality, cleanest, healthiest creatine plus HMB for brain health and muscle recovery. But a lot of you guys, I mean, and this is cool. I'm glad that this is one that Lisa picked. I knew she would pick like either essential aminos, this collagen, maybe our magnesium, but a lot of our products are very, I don't want to say basic, but foundational, fundamental, things that everybody should be taking. Nothing super special, just cleaner, healthier, and priced better. You'll find a lot of creatine out there. I mean, you look on Amazon, you'll probably find 100 different creatines out there. There's a few creatine plus HMB, very similar, very same dosage for like 40 bucks, 50 bucks, 60 bucks, 65 bucks, $19.95 for the highest quality, cleanest, purest, healthiest creatine plus HMB on the planet. When Dr. Ryan formulates this, because we've had some questions about, well, can we flavor it? This is unflavored. You can mix it with anything. I actually mix it with my Super Reds in the morning. I mix, this is kind of my pre-workout mix. I mix my creatine with my Super Reds, best cardiovascular health product ever created. By the way, just $19.95. As with our best pre-workout E3 energy endurance electrolytes. I mix all 3 of these together before I work out or go mountain biking in the morning and just crush my workouts. I love it. I also use our energy patch. I also take our multivitamin and our vitamin D. But guys, this is so important. But the cool thing is, we've asked about flavoring and that kind of stuff. The reason this is totally unflavored, totally clean, is because Dr. Ryan specifically, we talked about how he doesn't put anything harmful in products. He doesn't even put anything extra in products. There's like flavoring, sometimes it's natural, sometimes it's not, whatever. We felt that this product, we wanted to be the cleanest creatine out there. There is nothing else in it, just straight, pure creatine plus HMB. Certificates of analysis are right there on the website, as well as obviously the heavy metals test, the toxicity test, those third-party testing results, all there, highest quality, lowest price. Everybody needs creatine. I'm going to talk about a couple other products here real quick, because I love, not only do we have those foundational products that everybody needs, we've got magnesium. Did you know that magnesium plays a role in literally every single thing our bodies do, and most of us are not getting enough in our daily diets? If something's not working in your body, if you've got cramps, headaches, migraines, digestive issues, sleep issues, whatever, there's a very good chance it's because you're not getting enough magnesium in your daily diet. This is literally something every single person should be taking. Most high quality magnesium out there is at least 30 or 40 bucks. Highest quality ultra magnesium complex ever created, just $9.95, less than 10 bucks, guys, with a full 90-day empty bottle money back guarantee. That's the difference that we have in LiveGood. Fundamental foundational products. A lot of companies, they hype you up with this product that nobody else has with the magic berry, from the magic forest and all that stuff. And yes, we've got a lot of those products, like our Himalayan Shilajit and organic sea moss, like our highest quality black seed oil, like the most powerful collagen peptides with 3 branded ingredients, including Polynol, Velocitol, and Opre Flex, that don't exist together in any other product out there. Our best anti-inflammatory product. You literally have to buy 2, 3, or 4 products to get everything you get in one bottle of Factor 4. Fish oil, curcumin, CoQ10, and garlic. So yes, we've got the cool, awesome, I don't want to say hypey, but exciting products. Our methylene blue, our new NAD strips, our Vitality men's hormone support, boost testosterone, just so many awesome products. But then the foundational products like magnesium, like vitamin D, another one that most people are not getting enough of, and they wonder why they get sick, especially now. It's flu season. You got to protect your immune system, protect your bones, protect your brain, protect your heart. This is another essential product, also under 10 bucks. And a multivitamin. None of us are getting everything we need out of our daily diets. We need to bridge those gaps, fill our bodies with the vitamins and minerals that we're missing. By the way, over 100 trace minerals in our Shilajit and organic sea moss. This is one that just an amazing, amazing product. Plus nervous system support, cholesterol support, hormone support, just an amazing product all around. One of my favorites, not only to talk about, but to use. I love that product. I actually just took it about an hour ago. But back to the fundamentals. Multivitamin, magnesium, and vitamin D. 3 things that none of us are getting enough of in our daily diets. Our daily essentials pack. Less than $1 a day for all 3. Not each. $29.95. You get all 3. Like, this is the biggest no-brainer that everybody with a body, with a heart, with a gut, with everything should be taking on a daily basis, because we're not getting it from our food and we need it to be healthy. I mean, magnesium, guys, this is our actually kind of a spoiler alert for tomorrow's top 10 products. This was our best selling product in the month of February, our magnesium, and for very good reason. I mean, it's such a simple product, but it's so important in every single thing that our bodies do. You want your body to work right? You need to be taking magnesium. For $9.95 a month, guys, this is just something that is such a no-brainer. So if you don't hear anything else we're talking about, just like Lisa said, I know you weren't here to hear about these products, but guys, if you don't hear anything else, get your magnesium. Like, this is more important than any business opportunity, any amount of money you can make, any millions of people that we're putting in this product. This will change your life more than all of that stuff. So order your magnesium, and I'll tell you how to get some other awesome stuff here as well. But with that, let's go out to the guy that makes all of these amazing products. I also wrote down fairy dusting. Don't get fairy dusted. Don't fall for it just because it says it has spirulina in it, or chlorella, or wheatgrass, or whatever, that it's a good product, just because it might just have a sprinkle. And if they're not showing you how much, you never know. But Dr. Ryan Goodkin, our director of product development, and again, I kind of talked about what he does. This guy not only focuses on what stays out of the product, but this guy, the way that he sources these ingredients, he researches the farms. Are they sustainable? Are they clean? Are they healthy? All the ingredients, can they keep up with our demand and keep it at a consistent level and give us what we need, to continue to provide you guys the highest quality products at the lowest prices. Knows every farm, every ingredient, every way that it's extracted and manufactured. But this guy is just awesome. And again, unlike a lot of other companies that just make products to sell, and this is a big, big thing, guys. Most companies make products to sell. And that's a complete different way that our focus is. We're making these products to help you guys get healthy, stay healthy, and do it in an affordable way. And that's why every product that Dr. Ryan takes, he's thinking about, is this something that I want my kids to take? Is this something that I can benefit from, that my friends could benefit from, my parents can benefit from? He's not just making a product to sell a product. He's making a product to help all of us get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, get results, and be healthy. And it's just awesome. So with that, our director of product development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin.
Hey, buddy, thank you so much, Ben. Hi, everybody. So there's so much, again, just stuff that I can go down a deep rabbit hole on, but I'm going to keep it simple. We're going to skim a few things on the surface here, because I think it's important to reinforce the things that Ben, Nodder, and Lisa have said already, which a lot of it has to do with the product quality. Because look, I got another call, Ben, just the other day. Another doctor I was talking to goes, so tell me, I don't believe it. How can you come up with supplements that are USDA certified organic? How do you use branded patented ingredients or certified extracts? And how do you source it that cheap? There must be something wrong. That's not possible. That's no. What the problem is, meaning to buy something, that it must be cheap quality. Well, guess what? I hate to break it to you, but the people that are selling these supplements for $80, $90 a pop are paying the same price as we are, just basically, right? Sourcing is really important. I'm going to give you a few examples right now. But from what I told this physician was simple. I said, look, we work within a GMP facility, right? It's good manufacturing practices, certified by NSF, right? We test every raw material that comes in. We test the finished product before it goes out the door. You'll never hear us saying, oh, we got to do a recall because we have a salmonella contamination. No, because we test the raw material and the finished product for microbial. Like, it'll never happen. I don't understand these brands that skip that. Honestly, it makes no sense to me, because it does so much brand reputational harm to skip that step that, by the way, is super cheap. I mean, to do a little bit of testing is not expensive. Now, it does get expensive when you start adding on the layers of things we do, extra heavy metal testing, glyphosate testing. We do take it to a higher level for sure. The other thing is these standardized extracts. You want to use a standardized extract when it's available. That way, you know you're getting the certain amount of what they call the active constituent, like what it is that you're actually trying to get out of. I'll give you an example. So the LiveGood organic super greens. A lot of people ask, like, why don't you have ashwagandha for like stress release, as a powerful adaptogen or something like that? Well, guess what? We do. And we have it in therapeutic dose, and it is in our organic super greens. It's made by KSM 66. It is a standardized extract to the root. It'll tell you exactly how much of the withanolide, so that, again, that active component of the plant. And that's a really important distinction that most people don't realize. So using extracts, which we use in our greens, we use it in our organic super reds, we use it in our liver support, we use it in all of our, everything. We even have some of the branded patented ingredients. You'll find that in our collagen and different products. I mean, so now that we've tested the finished product, right, we have USDA organic certification, which is a whole nother layer of compliance. There is no cheating that system, because they check on it a lot. It's very, very thorough. It's very extensive. Just to get a product to market that's USDA certified organic, you can expect to spend more money and take longer. And those two things are a real pain in the butt, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. Once you get your first run done, you're compliant, the reorders are a lot easier, things go a lot smoother. So this physician just was like, wow, I can't believe it. So sent me a couple of examples of product, because I said, look, just send me some supplements that you buy now. Let me see what it is that you're currently using or recommending for your patients. And sure enough, what do you see on there? Proprietary blend, right? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Coming from a physician that cares about dosing, right? They need to be thinking about clinical outcomes. They're using supplements as medicine, right? We've always said that food is medicine. Well, and a supplement is a supplement to our diet for food, right? And so these are the things that, like, these physicians are never trained in. Doctors are never trained in nutrition. They're never trained really in dietary supplements. And the industry has been sort of running in the Wild West area for a while. It hasn't really been that strictly regulated. It is regulated, but just not to the level that prescription drugs are. And so we decided right from the beginning, I'm a pharmacist, my history is in compounding. Right from the beginning, I said, we're going to make the highest quality. So what do we need to do that? Sourcing is important, testing, full transparency, sourcing, I think I said. But to be able to make something in a clinical and efficacious dose so that when you take it, you are expecting it to do something good for your body. So many of these supplements, like the ones that physician sent me, I'm like, okay, proprietary blends. I don't even know how much of stuff is in here. Half of them didn't even have any standardized extracts. And I can guess that they chose cheaper material, right? Just because. And you can typically tell by who formulated it. Like, you would kind of know right out of the gate, was this done by somebody that's in the healthcare field, or was it done by somebody just in R&D, just in some lab somewhere that says, hey, I want a greens product, slap a label on it, just put a bunch of powders in there and we'll call it a day. That happens more often than you think. And that is exactly what we avoid. We do not do that. So it's pretty cool. It really is cool. The way that we disclose everything, full transparency, we provide it on the website so you can see the certificate of analysis, so on and so forth. And then, of course, it's this new wave of consumers that is looking at this product so closely. Yes, there's a lot of people that just take a supplement here and there, but there's a big shift in the medical world where more and more providers and doctors and mid-levels and nurses and physician assistants are recommending supplements as a way to help people get better, to get healthy, and to feel healthy. And they're using these supplements really as powerful tools. And thankfully, because there's never been a single supplement, right, that can cure all ail. Like, it doesn't happen. It doesn't exist. Actually, it's quite the opposite. When I see somebody say one product contains all these different things, I immediately throw up red flags and say, well, that's not possible. So somebody's getting ripped off. At best, they're losing their money. At worst, right, they're potentially putting things in their body that could cause even harm. And that's another real pitfall of the industry. They can use synthetics. They can use synthetic flavors and synthetic sweeteners and a lot of this junk in there, guys, that you just don't need. And I think it's ignorance, personally. I think it's people not paying attention. It's not really, it's not a cost thing. That's what's crazy to me. They still have to pay a similar amount to use these really not good ingredients. It just blows my mind. So I always tell people, I say, look, if you're taking a supplement and you want us to give you an honest opinion, look, you can use AI, you can use chat, you can use Grok, whatever, get an opinion of the supplement, but email to us. We'll give you an honest answer on what's in it. We'll point out things that are good or bad about it. And we'll also say, hey, look, LiveGood has an alternative here, and it's probably, I can guarantee you, going to be less expensive for you, because at the end of the day, it truly is important that you're able to stack multiple supplements. You want to be able to stack. So it means you are going to be buying no less than 3 or 4 products a month. You're usually going to be buying more. Like a daily essentials pack, thankfully it's so affordable, it contains 3 awesome products: the multivitamin, the magnesium, and the vitamin D3 with K2. But we also say right off the bat, you need your factor 4, that's your fish oil. And then you add on, you can start to stack based on some certain specific goals that you have. If it's inflammation, you're going to want to have the black seed oil. If it's vitality and getting all the antioxidants to help with that, it's going to be your LiveGood Super Greens and Super Reds, both USDA certified organic. And then you'll notice that the more that you start to take and you feel better, then you're going to start saying, you know, I really want to add more to this. I'm feeling great. So then you'll add in protein. This is our USDA organic plant-based protein. Then you absolutely know that you're going to need organic fiber. So much of this stuff, and I'm telling you, at the end of the day, you're not going to spend a tremendous amount of money in LiveGood, but you're going to feel so much better. But even more, you're going to get access to education, and you're really going to be able to understand and learn about the importance of supplementation, what it can do for you, and then you become a product of the product. It's pretty cool, because then you actually are speaking to friends and family, not in the sales pitch kind of way, like Ben said in the call, like scripted. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to use this presentation, and we're going to cover these points. We don't do that. We don't do that at all. We don't do it with the way we use our supplements. Ask Ben how he takes this throughout the day. Ask me, ask Lisa or Nodder. They're going to be different, and it's fun. It's interesting. We have all understand the importance and the power of supplementation, and thankfully today now you can actually buy them at an affordable price. So lots of cool stuff going. I can't show you all the supplements today, but I really want you to join us on our Monday calls, noon Eastern. Lisa and I, we do a training call on a product or a health condition, and we really engage with the audience. So please join us then, comment, and we look forward to seeing you then. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Love it. I love that you talked about a lot of the products. But yeah, that's really the biggest challenge, is figuring out what products you want to buy, because we have so many that really are important that everyone wants to take. So, but the great thing is, I mean, for $100, you can get 5, 6, 7 different products. For $29.95, again, like this is a basic starting point that everybody should be getting. Our daily essentials pack: magnesium, multivitamin, and vitamin D. 3 daily essentials that very realistically could help you. I mean, there's a lot of things that go into being healthy. Got to exercise, got to eat right, got to sleep well. Supplementation is one of those things, and it's the easiest one and the most impactful one. Literally, all you have to do is take a product. You don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to watch what you eat. You just take a product or several products, and you feel better. And it's doing good, healthy things for your body. And that's, and you know that it is, because what Dr. Ryan said, that there was a word you used, the standardized extracts, which means that every product you buy from like a lot of different companies, and what he meant by standardized extracts, sometimes he says words that like even I don't know what he's talking about. But that means that it's consistent, that every batch, every product has the same exact benefit and ingredients and quality and standards that the previous batch or product did. So you're not getting, a lot of products, it varies. And that's why, it could vary batch to batch, season to season. Sometimes colors can change in other companies' products. All of our stuff is very, very consistent. So you're always getting the highest quality supplement at the lowest price with those standardized extracts, meaning you're getting the most consistent, standard, same product every single time. I say that right, Ryan? Ryan's giving me the thumbs up. Awesome. So that's important, because with variation it could change, and sometimes you're getting a good product, sometimes you're getting a weak product. We don't want that. We want you guys to always have the best, healthiest, strongest, most beneficial, impactful product of its kind, and that's exactly what we do. So that said, I mean, very, very simple concept: highest quality products, lowest prices every single day, full transparency. And that alone, I mean, you can have the best compensation plan in the world, but if it's very hard for people to sell, it's very hard to duplicate and build an organization. Here, 2 million members has never been seen or done before in the history of the industry. Over 30% of our affiliates are having success, able to recruit. We have so many people in this company who have been in multiple network marketing companies, never been able to enroll a single person, never been able to sell a single product, and are having success with LiveGood because it's so easy. You don't need to memorize scripts. You don't have to know what's in the product. All you have to know is highest quality products, lowest price every single day with full transparency. People know that they need products. You start talking about our Super Reds, best cardiovascular health product ever created. Heart disease is the #1 killer in the world. This is amazing for circulation, releasing that nitric oxide, opening up those blood vessels. Also great for brain health. Also great for sexual health. Also great for energy throughout the day. Like, this is such a powerful product. One of our top 5 best sellers for very good reason. Our essential aminos, you got to protect that lean muscle mass. So many life-changing products, and you could read through all of them on the website. But that's what makes it so easy. When you're selling, when you know that you have the best product at the best price and nobody can compete, that's a strong thing. There's literally no competition out there, and once people see it, they can't unsee it. That's what creates the long-term residual income. Not only are we the fastest growing company in the history of the network marketing industry, we also have the strongest retention of any company in the history of the network marketing industry. Meaning, once people buy the product, the average person in a network marketing company stays on the product, orders product for 2.8 months. That's just the average. That's the standard. 2.8 months, meaning every 3 months, they're falling out the back door. You can't build a long-term residual income when people are falling out the back door every 3 months. Here, people continue to order month after month after month after month because they're not going back to spending 60 or 70 bucks for a lower quality product when they could get the highest quality for the lowest price. Once they see it, they can't unsee it. And more people aren't able to unsee it. Even you today, like, you're locked in. You will never be able, and I'm not saying this as a challenge. Like, it's like, next time someone pitches you on a supplement, you're going to look at LiveGood and see if LiveGood has one similar, and you're going to know it's higher quality. You're going to see those third-party testing results. You're going to see the price is like half or a third of what that other company is charging, and you're going to be like, well, why the heck should I buy the $60 product when I could get a better one for half the price? I saw a coffee company launching the other day, literally selling $80 non-organic crappy coffee. I don't know if you've seen that company. I don't think they're going to be around very long, but like, when you know what's not working in the network marketing industry, people are no longer spending more than 50, 60 bucks for a low quality product when they have the ability to do that research and do that homework and compare prices, and their buying habits have shifted. They don't want to do that anymore. And when they know LiveGood is there, because whether they know LiveGood is there or not, they're going to find out eventually. And so to try to sell someone an $80 low quality coffee product, and 97% of coffee is not clean, it's not healthy, it's not organic, and coffee is notorious for having fungus in it and for having toxins in it. And that's why, a lot of people who drink Starbucks every day, Starbucks is not organic, Dunkin' is not organic, McDonald's is not organic. Like, you're putting toxins in your body. It's probably not going to kill you, but as those toxins continue to grow and increase in your body, you need a product like our liver support. Where's our liver support? To keep that liver clean, because all of those toxins, every ounce of blood filters through your liver every single day. Why don't I have a liver support here? And if that filter is dirty because of all the toxins, think about it as an air filter. If you've got a super dirty air filter, what's going to happen is eventually those toxins are going to start seeping through, that bad stuff. And at the same time, because it's all clogged and stuff, the good stuff isn't going to be able to get in. So you want to keep that liver healthy so that there's no toxins in it, there's no bad stuff, and you're maximizing your results with the good stuff. So our liver support product is another great one. I'm actually drinking right now our detox product, or chlorophyll and zeolite detox. 2 droppers of this in a glass of water goes in your body, binds itself to those toxins, because toxins are everywhere. Again, you're getting them in your coffee. You're getting them in the air you breathe, in the water you drink. There's toxins everywhere. You got to get them out of your body. It goes in your body, binds itself to those toxins. You poop them out. Your immune system's stronger. Your skin is clear. Your whole body works better. $14.95 for the highest quality chlorophyll and zeolite detox on the planet. But back to the coffee. Highest quality, USDA certified organic, with enhanced with brain boosting mushrooms and weight management ingredients like maca root and green tea. Like, this is such a powerful product, not to mention it tastes delicious, absolutely delicious, for $19.95. $19.95, less than $1 a serving, like 75 cents a serving, 30 servings for $19.95. Why would anyone spend $80 for a crappy, not organic coffee when they could get the best one on the planet for $19.95? So, again, once you see this, sorry guys, you've seen it. It's going to be very hard for you to ever want to buy an overpriced product ever again, and that's what people see, because it just makes sense. So the way our comp plan works, again, we don't mark up any of the prices of the products to pay out commissions in a compensation plan. Instead, we pay out on our $9.95 a month membership, and even on a little $10 a month compensation plan, we pay out about 85% of that $10 a month. By the way, we've got people making $500 a month, $1,000, $1,500, $2,500, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 a month in income, because it's so much easier here. In fact, I invite you onto we call it our Fire Starter Friday call tomorrow, same time, noon tomorrow, right here. You can find the link in your webinars link, where we talk about rank advancements, people who advance in rank. Every week we have about 1,000 people who have been able to advance in rank, and it starts with as few as 2 people that you're able to enroll. Like, he's talking about how many people rank advance each week, because 0 people isn't as exciting as 1,000. But that's what we're seeing every single week, because it's easy, because people can do it. And so, even with this $10 a month, this is where I'm going with it. When you got millions of people, it's so much easier to build a team of 10 people, 20 people, 100 people, 5,000 people here than it is to build a team of like 4 people in most other companies when you're trying to sell an overpriced product that you don't even know what's in it in some binary compensation plan or something like that. Now, I am bashing companies, but that's, when it's easy and people could do it, that's how people get results. And when you've got 30% of affiliates in profit, 10 times the average in the network marketing industry, it really speaks volumes for how easy it is. So the way our comp plan works, just really quick, not going to go into great detail. It's a 2x15 matrix. That means everyone has 2 frontline positions. Once those 2 spots are filled, the only place for everyone else to go is under the ones who are already in there. So anyone who falls under you, whether you introduced them or someone else did, they go to work, they build a team, they could very easily be making you a few $100s a month in residual income, and growing, maybe more than that, as it continues to grow. If you want to make more money, you can enroll a few people. You can make money without enrolling people. You want to make big money here, enroll just 2 people, triples your income potential in the compensation plan. So here's the thing, like, everybody needs LiveGood for 2 reasons. Number one, highest quality supplements, lowest prices every day. You're gonna buy supplements. 80% of people are already buying supplements. 92% of people are not getting everything they need out of their daily diets. Everyone needs supplements. If you're gonna get supplements, and you absolutely should, get the highest quality at the lowest price from LiveGood. That's the most important reason why everyone needs a position in LiveGood. But number 2, if we really do grow to 10 million members, 20 million members, 50 million members, 100 million members over the next few years, and I don't see a way that we don't grow to at least 10 or 20 million members, there's no competition. Nobody else has the highest quality products at the lowest prices. And at this point, 3 years in, almost 50 products, we've got a huge head start over every other company out there. But the point is, those 50 million people have to go under someone. They're going to go under the ones who are already in there. So just in case we know what we're talking about, grab a position. You're going to save more money every month than you're spending on the highest quality supplements on the planet. Probably going to get in the best shape of your life, feel better than you ever have before, with products that actually work and get results. And whether you decide to build or not, you could very realistically earn income in the compensation plan. And if you want to build and share with the billion+ potential people out there that need supplements and want to make money from home, and get them in, before someone else does, whatever, you can make even more. I mean, there's huge opportunity here. Again, we have people making over $10,000 a month who have been in the company for less than 5 months. As 2 million people sounds like a lot of people, but it is a tiny, tiny number compared to where we're going to be in the next few years, and a tiny, tiny number compared to how many people have even heard about LiveGood right now. The opportunity is so big right now, but in 5 years, it's not going to be as big, because when we have 50 million people in this company, it's like if Amazon went public, or what, not went public, if Amazon went network marketing right now and said, hey, everyone you introduce to Amazon, you're going to get a commission. They're going to go in your downline. You're going to earn income. Who are you going to pitch on Amazon? Everybody's already in. That's, we're Amazon 20 years ago. That's what we're talking about. That's why the opportunity is so powerful. 5 years from now, when everyone already knows about LiveGood, yes, if you get in now and start building, you'll probably be making a lot of money for the rest of your life. But to find new people who have already heard about it is going to be more challenging. So that's why now is such a powerful time. We've got a proven concept, fastest growing company in the history of the industry, highest quality products at the lowest prices, and just continue to help people change lives. So very easy. All you have to do, go to any of the emails you've gotten from LiveGood, click on the link that says click here to join now. $40 affiliate fee one time to earn income forever, and either $9.95 a month to be a member in the compensation, and to be a member and save money on the highest quality products, and also to get a position in the matrix. Or if you want to save 20 bucks, get 2 months free, $99.95 for the year, and you don't have to worry about it for a year. And you can continue getting paid every month. So either of those options, either $49.95 today or $139.95 today if you go the yearly option. Lock in your position. You've got until midnight tonight, but if you lock in now, you've actually got until midnight tonight to find your first 2 people and rank advance to bronze, triple your income potential. And we're going to talk about you on the call tomorrow, our Firestarter Friday call. But definitely join us tomorrow. Join Dr. Ryan and Lisa on Monday for their product call. You can find all old calls recorded in that webinar's link if you want to listen to some other ones. They're really exciting, very powerful. Get an opportunity to know us, know the company, know the products, know what we're all about, and see why we continue to grow and help people change lives. And we'd love for you to help us do that around the world. So it's a very mission-driven company. Unlike most companies, again, that make a product is to try to sell a product, an overpriced product to pay out in a comp plan. This is totally different. We're doing this to change the world, to help people finally get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. And when you do that right, the income opportunity is just there. Like, it just makes it so much easier, more organic, if you will. And again, the numbers speak for themselves. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Welcome aboard. Lock in your position today. Place your product order. We ship out every single day. You order now, we'll ship it to you tomorrow morning. You'll have it in a few days. Very quick, efficient shipping. And can't wait for you guys to lock in your product. Can't wait for you to be on the call tomorrow. Can't wait for you guys, or lock in your position. And I can't wait for you to try these products. Get your magnesium, guys. This could change your life. And our Shilajit Organic Sea Moss, this hydration amplifier is a life changer. If you guys are into skincare, our Whipped Tallow Balm is a fan favorite. This stuff is amazing. This is our new cleanser. We've got a whole line of skincare products. You want to lose weight? This is the best body composition improvement formula on the planet, called Lean, just $19.95. We've got, what else? There's the liver support. I knew I had it somewhere. Osteo Complete, best bone support product out there. For women, this is our hormonal balance product. Women from 18 to 80, just to keep those hormones under control, more balanced, a more happy mood. We've got our children's multivitamin gummy, USDA certified organic. So many amazing products. Look through the website, place your product order, lock in your position. Welcome aboard. Join us tomorrow, and we will see you then. Have an awesome day, guys. See ya.
Bam! Welcome to our team. See you tomorrow.